I just want to tell you what an honor it is to stand here among you, knowing what you've accomplished. This is my favorite time of the year. It has always been my favorite time of the year, better than Christmas. There are 349 students here in the audience today. But I look around this auditorium and I'm reminded that there are way more than 349 people in the crowd. So I just want to ask you, just for starters, to see if you can see your people, your friends and your loved ones who supported you through this program. And I just want you to send them love with a round of applause for being there for you. I want to thank you for your commitment to supporting your graduate. You understand the magnitude of their achievement because you walked this journey with them. So I said at the beginning, this is my favorite time of the year. It's the time I look forward to with the most joy because graduation is when our students are honored for their remarkable achievements. For those of us who have the distinct pleasure of working directly with each of you, this time of year is inspirational in the most essential meaning of the word. And because I was at one time an English professor, I'm going to talk about the word inspiration. So when we think about the word inspiration, when you apply it to a person, we think about someone who acts as a motivation or a catalyst for others. An inspiration is someone who encourages other people, who lifts them up and encourages them to do more. Now, most of you sitting here, probably all of you, are so humble and you have gone about your business so quietly that you're unaware of the role that you've played in other people's lives during this degree program. But I want you for just a minute to ask yourselves, how often did you bring what you were learning into your workplace or back at home or just into casual conversation with friends or loved ones over drinks or dinner? Every time you asked these questions or you pondered what you were learning aloud, you challenged the people around you to think differently. And that's what happens when we enter into graduate programs. The nature of this endeavor, the graduate school, is to shift you, to move you to a different place in your understanding of the world, regardless of what you're studying. You don't leave graduate school unchanged, regardless of your age, regardless of your field. It's not possible. So while you were feeling challenged to change your own perspective, you were often unexpectedly challenging other people. In other words, just by virtue of being you out there in the world, you were creating opportunities for growth and evolution of thought in other people. So let there be no mistake, challenging others to think differently is an inspirational act. Many of you know people in your sphere of influence, friends, family members, even sort of distant acquaintances, who as a result of conversations with you or interactions have chosen either to stay in school or to return to school. Because of something you said or did, you made them see that possibility and you walked toward it and gave them the ability to do that as well. And this is all the more inspirational to me because you did this even as you were balancing everything else in your lives. Part of what we do at this time of year is to think about the big stories of our graduates, people who've overcome tremendous obstacles to get to this place, or those who have won major awards or accolades along the way, or have seen themselves through really tough times. And there are a lot of you in the audience who have done this. Those wins, the losses, the births, deaths, the marriages, the broken hearts, the natural disasters, and the miracles. But the reality is that when you're talking about graduate students, you're talking about people who often have so many other things competing for their attention. And you can't overstate the quiet heroism of the man or the woman who gets up every morning, works, or goes to class or to clinical all day or into the night, goes to practices, goes to games, takes care of the home front in whatever way that looks like for you, and still manages to progress academically. There is no safety in grad school. It's a different world. Day after day you did this, week after week, month after month, until this day. Truly, this perseverance is inspirational. So I want you to fathom this, recognize what you've done, Acknowledge the fact that through all of it, you remained an inspiration to other people, even with all of these obstacles in your way. So today, tomorrow, forever, we recognize the fact that you have accomplished something great. If you're earning a master's degree today, that's something only 8% of the population in this country has accomplished. If you've earned a doctorate, right, exactly. That's big, it's big. And if you're earning a doctorate, 3% of the population. You looked frustration and fatigue in the face, and you chose you could do it over and over and over again till you got to this day. That is inspirational. Each of you inspires me. You remind all of us who have had the honor of working with and alongside you that this endeavor is worthy of your celebration. So allow this accomplishment to remind you of everything you are capable of as you move on to the next challenges in your lives. Good luck and congratulations. All right, will all the degree candidates please rise and stand in place? That's it, stand right up. Mr. President, I have the distinct honor to present to you the degree and certificate candidates of the American International College Class of 2019. All have been qualified by the faculty and certified by the registrar to have achieved the requirements of their respective degrees and certificates.